Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Jasmy update. I want to begin here by wishing everybody who is celebrating Christmas a Merry Christmas. I hope you are filled with love and joy. But for now, let's quickly take a look at the Jasmy price chart because you can see that, that 25% that we were looking to get is in play, and everything that we've been talking about is beginning actually to play out right in front of our eyes. Right, so we'll take a look at the price chart in the immediate short term as well as longer time from perspective to get the full idea of what exactly is happening here with the Jasmy price chart. But before we start, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video by delicately tapping the like button. People looking for Jasmy updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I would encourage you to do so, really, because I do TA on Jasmy and a number of altcoins on a regular basis. So without me further running my mouth too much, let's get back into the price chart. And here on a daily time frame, what we were expecting to see was a break-in close above $0.0065 per Jasmy. We broke and decisively closed a daily candle above that level, and that was the only signal that we needed. So we are ready to go and hit our price target of something like $0.008 per Jasmy. This is when Jasmy was put into the innovation zone. It's really a key moment in the Jasmy price chart here, but I really think this resistance is going to be broken and it's going to open a huge opportunity here on the Jasmy price chart. So just taking a look at the Jasmy price chart like this, you can actually realize that Jasmy is doing what the rest of the market has been doing. Maybe it's doing it in a very slow way, but then again, the market moves in tandem, and Jasmy is also one of the market participants in here. I don't expect the market to behave differently. I expect Jasmy to catch up with the rest of the market, which if you take a look at the general market, you can see that almost every coin has gotten back to those resistance levels, which are the equivalents of $0.008 per Jasmy. Here you can see a different number of them, even those ones which are really hot right now. I can give you the example of Kosama, same structure with the Jasmy price chart, and you can see that this is usually what comes after, right? I mean, ICP, just think about those big ones which have broken out in recent days. They have followed this trajectory. So Jasmy is still under that resistance, and I expect it to go ahead and break that resistance eventually, opening the door to something like this here, which we have been talking about for months at this point. This is the falling wedge that we've been following for a very long time on the channel here, saying that, you can have two price targets here. We are looking at price target of something like 4.5 cents, and then we are also taking a look at 9, 10, 11 cents, there about there. So you can also see that here the condition that you will need to confirm the back test of this falling wedge is if you have a weekly candle actually above something like $0.008 per Jasmy right there. So I mean, this is really a key on the Jasmy price chart, and I expect something like this to happen in no time, which on its own will be actually something like, at a 5x if you just buy the confirmation there. And then if you want to go for those bigger price targets here, that would actually turn out to be 11, 12x thereabout. So I mean, the Jasmy price chart is presenting an opportunity, in my own opinion. Just, I mean, even buying as high as this, I mean, obviously, I know that not many people were buying when we're down below here, because I mean, I remember I was making videos back then and they would only get like maybe 100, maybe sometimes even 50 views. So take a look at the total too, basically, which is the market cap of altcoins, and I can tell you that, we are really set for a huge pop to the upside. I really don't know how I can put this into words, but I mean, the most exciting time in crypto is going to show up in a very short space of time, and it's going to disappear before nobody really knows what exactly happened, right? It's this kind of things where you look left and you see that there is no resistance. During this whole time here, the market is going to be weeping. There's going to be a lot of rotations. You see other coins doing it 20%, 30%, 50% in one day. The next day they'll be down. Others will be doing the same. There's going to be a lot of rotations in this period right here, which I expect Jasmy, of course, to have its day. But I can tell you with a high degree of certainty, we are in for like one of the best moments in the crypto space here. But just taking a look at the Jasmy price chart from a longer time from perspective here, you can see the Jasmy price that is looking like it's not doing well. But then again, as we always do, if you zoom in right here, you can see a certain structure that shouts, this is a gold mine. If you haven't seen this before, take a look at this structure here of the Cardano price chart, of the Ethereum price chart actually. And you can see here that this was basically the same thing that the Jasmy price that is doing right here, right? You can also take a look at something like Cardano back then in the 2018, 2017 bull market. You can see the same thing happening as well right there. And then you can also take a look at Sia coin. It has basically the same crashing structure and the same flattening out that happens right here Now, we were using these structures to try and determine how far we have gotten into the bear market and how really high can we go. So we were taking this top right here that you see the peak here as the top of the Jasmy price. So that's something like 33 cents thereabout, and we are going to apply something that is standard across all those structures right here. So taking a look at the Jasmy price, grab your favorite retracement 2 from the very top there to the bottom of the structure. You do the same thing for the Ethereum price set, which you can see that Ethereum from the very top of the structure to the bottom, if you're taking a look at the market cap, it reached something like a 4.236 fib extension level. But if you just want to take a look at the price, it was something like the 3.618 fib extension level. I'm going to show you what really that means. And then taking a look at the Cardano price that you can see that the Cardano from the very top to the bottom, it reached something like a 2.618 fib extension level there. And then finally here with Sia coin, which was an underperformer according to this metric right here, but in terms of what gains, it wasn't an underperformer because it actually reaped in something like an 85x. That was not small. So the reason why I picked Sia coin was just to show you that not every coin with this structure here actually managed to get back to its previous high, but that really doesn't say that it was a bad investment, right? For an example is the Sia coin that I was just saying that it hit an 85x. Even Bitcoin didn't have that, right? So you notice Sia coin did something like a 0.618 fib retracement level. You see Cardano doing a 2.618. You see Ethereum, the best case scenario, doing a 3.618. Taking a look at where Jasmy would be something like 20 cents in the worst case scenario there. And if it goes the route that Cardano did, we are looking at the 2.618. We are looking at 86 cents for Jasmy, something that will be fantastic. And then the best and obviously the most unlikely one, we are looking at Ethereum, taking a look at something like $1.20 for Jasmy. All these things are possible from a chart perspective. I know these cryptocurrencies are very different from each other. Some of them are heavyweight, some of them are not really all that great. What you really want to understand here is the psychology behind the market, right? What do people think about these things? Because if people were not actually thinking the same way, we wouldn't have been able to do technical analysis anyway, because this chart is basically reflecting people's psychology, opinions, and emotions as well. So basically, this is why we use the structures, not to say that these things are the same. No. We are just taking a look at how people have behaved in the past, and there is actually a likelihood that they are going to behave in the same way. By the way, I actually gave 3 examples only, but if you just go back and take a look at the market, go to the Wayback Machine website, and then you can actually get a snapshot of how it was looking with the market cap back then in 2018. Take a look at the structures there. You can actually see that 70%, 80% of them had this same structure, right? So it's something that I cannot ignore. And honestly, at the beginning, when I was watching people's videos saying that Jasmy will reach $1, I was just like, these people are really crazy. I took time, I studied it, I actually saw where they are coming from, and I think there is something like this to happen, obviously. But will it be a good idea to wait until you get to $1? By the way, before you get even there, you would have made multiples, right? We were just talking about this falling wedge right here, saying that if you would enter the market after the confirmation right here, you are looking at a 5x to reach something like 5 cents, and you're looking at something like a 13, 12x if you get to 9, 10, 11 cents thereabout. What if you go all the way to something like, let's see here, $1.20? That's actually something that is really, really crazy. We are looking at something like 164x, and here maybe taking a look at the worst case scenario that we were talking about, we're taking a look at 20 cents. That on its own is actually something that is also good. That is a 25x. Give me that opportunity. I want to multiply my net worth by something like 25x. That's amazing already, right? So that's pretty much it from me this Christmas. Remember, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't buy or sell anything because of anything I say, all right? But if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I would have to see you on the very next one. Take good care of yourselves. Bye.